Jesse Palmer is promising big things ahead for Zach Shallcross. Ed spoke to the Bachelor host following the second episode of season 27, and he reacted to next week's preview, which shows the Bachelor having an early overnight date with Kaity. It's a pretty amazing one-on-one date that she ends up having with Zach that is maybe a little different from most one-on-one dates that we're accustomed to, Jesse told ET. The preview shows the other women reacting to Kaity's overnight date, with one contestant even remarking on the nurse's walk of shame the morning after. That, Jesse said, is just the tip of the iceberg. How the women react to that, we're going to find out, Jesse said. I think it's sort of how everybody else who's fighting for Zach's attention and looking for validation is able to process what's happening with Zach as he goes on dates with some of these other women. Also entering into the upcoming drama is Christina, who opened up to Zach about being a single mom during the first one-on-one date of the season. It was a very important one-on-one, obviously, to try to further strengthen her connection that she's already built with Zach. But at the same time, it was an opportunity for her to really be honest and open, Jesse said. And she was that, obviously. She loves her daughter. Her daughter really is, obviously, a massive part of who she is. She put it on the table for Zach during his one-on-one. As we saw at the cocktail party afterward, it hadn't yet been divulged to the rest of the women that she had met his family, so that's all sort of new information, he added. I think sometimes a lot of the drama that is mounting at this point is to be expected, and there's going to be some really tough conversations that have to be had, and some very open conversations that need to be had coming up. One woman who may not be so thrilled about Zach and Christina's relationship is Brianna, who only disclosed that Christina hurt her feelings on night one after learning about the single mom's successful date with Zach. Brianna probably was going into the entire situation with a little bit of trepidation after getting America's first impression rose and probably wasn't sure how all the other women in the house were going to react and respond to that, Jesse said. And I think, up until the rose ceremony in the second episode, she hadn't gotten the validation that she was looking for yet from Zach, and then finally got that. The whole situation, and Zach's reaction to it, proved that the tech executive is not really all about the drama, something he also exhibited when he turned away Tazwan Hawkins, a Bachelor Nation star who was hoping to join his season. I think there are a lot of different people in that position who may have slow played a bit more and maybe tried to gauge the pulse of the other women in the house to see if there was a window to potentially add another woman to the mix, Jesse said. But I think Zach handled himself well. He did it very quickly, made a decision, and I think that's something that really sort of endeared him with the women on the date. As for what's ahead on the rest of Zach's journey, Jesse revealed that this is the most emotional season that I've hosted on any of the shows. I think a big part of that is the drama that really unfolds on this season is really organic, and it comes from the love stories and people falling in love and having their hearts broken, he told ET. It's not just the women. It's Zach as well. He's a very emotional guy. He wears his heart on his sleeve, and his journey doesn't go exactly the way he thinks it's going to go. He's obviously forced to make some really difficult decisions. The Bachelor airs Mondays on ABC. Stay up to date on all the drama with ET's coverage of Zach Shallcross' journey for love. The Bachelor, Zach Shallcross redeems himself after forgetting names of women vying for his heart. This video is unavailable because we were unable to load a message from our sponsors. If you are using ad blocking software, please disable it and reload the page.